Yeah, you already know what time it is, my boy. Ski, yeah. Yo, what's going on, y'all boys, man? Y'all already know what time it is, man. Boy just dropped the official. When I say the official Ski merch right now, man. So if y'all boys want to come and show me some love, man, all y'all gotta do is click that link down below in the description. That's the first link, man. And it's also gonna be pinned in the comments, man. The boy just dropped the official merch. And let me tell y'all something. Look, y'all boys been asking for the merch my entire YouTube career. I've been asking for the ski rags. I've been asking for everything. But smash the like button. Don't blame y'all. You know, I understand, man. Like, out of 5 years, y'all, out of 5 years of me doing YouTube, I have never ever dropped any type of merch. This is giving me an opportunity to just connect with y'all on a different level because I've never been able to do something like this. I'm telling y'all, by the time y'all probably done watching the video, it's probably gonna be sold out already, you know, so y'all better get the sizes right now while they are available, man. I just want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all one more time, man, and let's get live, man. Let's get it. We only got a few more merches left while y'all sitting here kicking it, so y'all better get to it, man. Let's get it. Let's go. So today's video we doing is basically a story time of how this woman found out that her boyfriend, I don't know how long they was going out, but it was her man. She found out that her man got her mother pregnant. He basically got his stepmom pregnant, you know, and I'm not sure. I guess she's like really heartbroken about it. So she's just been telling this story. So we're finna go on to react to it and see like what really happened. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get to it right now. Make sure y'all boys enjoy this video. That you smash the like button. Let's get it. Let's go.
Story time, how I found out my mom was pregnant with my boyfriend's baby.
So it all started while I was on a girls trip in Mexico. Roe versus Wade just got overturned that morning, and I was calling all of the women in my life just to see how they were, to check on them. And when I got to my mom, she was obviously distraught, crying. I didn't think anything of it because she's a woman, raising a woman in America, and she knows multiple other women who would be affected by this. So I talked to her, we ended the call, went back to my trip. 2 days later, I called my mom just to check on her, and she's still audibly like distraught. You could tell she'd been crying, and I was asking her what was going on, and she wasn't telling me, and I was telling her, I was like, hey, tell me what's going on, or I'm gonna get on a flight and come back and figure out what's going on myself. And ultimately, she ended up just telling me, after a few minutes, she was like, I'm pregnant.
Wow.
Now, when she told me that, I didn't think much of it. I was just really happy, really excited, because I never thought that I would have a younger sibling. So I was just congratulating her. You know, I was just ranting, talking about next steps, like, oh my God, like, did you set up the first ultrasound? Like, how are you feeling? Blah, 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 making funny jokes, talking about names. And then she cuts me off and she was like, but it's Bi. We're going to call him John. John being my ex. My boyfriend at the time, I should say. I asked her to repeat herself because, keep in mind, I'm a little bit drunk. I'm in Mexico, come on. I asked her to repeat herself. I was like, what? And then she says, it's by John.
Nah.
After I heard that, my soul left my body.
I was just gonna say the same thing. My soul would have left my body completely. On vacation? Like, I'll let this finish. I'm gonna get my input.
And everything that came after that.
No, so you got part 2.
I was not ready for.
Wow. So at least you got a part 2, you know, so we finna go ahead and get it. We finna go ahead and watch part 2 right now. Let me go ahead and go to it. But just wanted to say that, like, honestly, my soul would have left my body too. Just imagine, like, you on vacation with your man and you find out that he got your mother pregnant. Like, that gotta, like, I don't know, like, I would have been throwing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, roles would have been switched. Like, you know, my girl got pregnant by my father or something. I'm finding this out. Like, my stomach would have been sick, bro. Like, dead serious, though. I would have threw up. I would have been ready to go home. My vacation is ruined. Like, I wouldn't even know how to sleep. I would then probably need therapy, like, no cap, you know, but to know, like, she's on vacation in Mexico and she find that out. Let's go and get to this right now. See how part 2 turned out, man. Okay. This part 2 right here.
As soon as I got off the call, all I could think to do was block.
Block. I ain't gonna lie. I could have just thought to fight. Bing, bow, boom, bow.
I block her.
I don't hit women. I'm sorry.
And I block him immediately. At this point, as you can imagine, the trip is over. Pack my bags, come back home. Him and I were living together, so I had some of my friends come with me to get some things when I knew he wouldn't be there, and I stayed with one of my friends for a few weeks. Once the next steps were figured out, that's when I went back to the house to go pack everything up and move into my new place. And I don't know if you guys have seen the other video where I was like, oh, he took all my things. That's what happened. That was when I walked into the house. Everything was gone, cleared out. He was out of there. So I call him. No answer.
Hold on. Whoa. Now, that don't make sense. That don't make sense, chat. We might got a clout chaser. I'm for real. We might have a clout chaser. She might be lying. I'm positive somebody probably saying that too. Mom, do this. Hold on. Okay, I'm probably just stretching it. But okay, here goes something. Possible prank. Be careful. Others were saying this is a prank. There was a video taken down that was supposedly text messages from boyfriend. Okay, we got one person. Okay, let me calm down. I don't know. That was just a little sus because how did he come in your new place and take all your things if you moved out? You know, let me see some. Hold on.
Figured out, that's when I went back to the house to go pack everything up and move into my new place. And I don't know if you guys have seen the other video where I was like, oh, he took all my things. That's what happened. That was when I walked into the house. Everything.
Okay, I'm probably just going to be confused right there because if you packed everything and you were moving and then out of nowhere your stuff just go missing. Cause she be capping for the TikTok. I don't know. Cause that you literally just said that me and my friends were like, one more time, Chad. I'm sorry. Let me just see.
I knew he wouldn't be there, and I stayed with one of my friends for a few weeks. Once the next steps were figured out, that's when I went back to the house to go pack everything up and move into my new place. And I don't know if you guys have seen the other video where I was like, oh, he took all my things. That's what happened. That was immediately. At this point, as you can imagine, the trip is over. Pack my bags, come back home. Him and I were living together, so I had some of my friends come with me to get some things when I knew he wouldn't be there, and I stayed with one of my friends for a few weeks. Once the next steps were figured out, that's when I went.
So I'm guessing that she just went and took some stuff and all stuff just to stay with some of her friends, I guess.
Back to the house to go pack everything up and move into my new place. And I don't know if you guys have seen the other video where I was like, oh, he took all my things. That's what happened. That was when I walked into the house. Everything was gone, cleared out. He was out of there. So I call him. No answer. Okay. So I text him and he answers. To summarize those messages, he basically said that he took my things in order to get me to have a conversation with him, since I blocked him and wasn't speaking with him before. I asked him if he understands the magnitude of what he's done to me. He says he's sorry, and he told me that if I come back, he'll make things right, and we can rebuild our relationship, and that my mother would take care of the child. At that point, I gave him the ultimatum. I was like, give me my things or I'm putting you in jail. Ultimately, he gave my things back. I didn't go to get them. My friends, thank God for them, they went to go get my things. I got my things back. I got most of my things back, I should say. I didn't get my money back, but that's okay. I'm okay with taking that loss. And yeah. So after that, I haven't spoken to him again. I had multiple women reach out to me on socials once I started coming out with the story. And they've let me know that they've either had relations with him or they were in long-term relationships with him. So yeah, haven't spoken to him, still haven't spoken to my mom. Right now I'm in a new place. I'm trying to heal and I'm trying to move on with my life.
Wow.
So yeah, that's where we're at.
Well, let me see. She probably got another one. Let me see.
When you realize that most people are projecting.
Okay, I guess not. She live? Oh, gotta be logged in to see the live, I guess. But hey, y'all heard it there. Y'all seen it there. And that's honestly a sad story. I was a little confused and a little, I'm when I'm saying my cloud R was on, because a lot of people do like to make fake situations and of real situations that really happen to people, and just to try to gain clout and followers. Clout is a dangerous drug. But honestly, we just kind of skeptical about it, because I'm like, no, just something that she said at first didn't really make sense. But I guess y'all would probably help, y'all would be able to better explain to help me understand what she was trying to say there, which is I kind of think I understand now. But besides that point, the moral and the message of the story was really deep. Just imagine you're on vacation and you find out that your boyfriend got your mother pregnant. Not only was he smashing her, but he was smashing her raw. And not only was he smashing her raw, he wasn't pulling out. He was keeping in and still going, probably just to go into the second round. So that's just the ultimate nasty, the ultimate disrespect to know, not only did you cheat, but you cheated with my mom. And not only did you cheat with my mom, you went raw, but not only did you went raw, you creamed her, literally. Not only did you do that, you got her pregnant. That's just so much on her. So I do hope and pray that, her mental health and everything just get better, because I couldn't imagine trying to trust and love after a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine trying to love somebody unconditionally, give them the love that they deserve to the next partner without always being on your tips and toes. I promise you I would never talk to my mother again if something like that happened. Would never. I don't care how old, how sick, I would never talk to my parents again. Anybody that's like that's close to me, if something like that happened, that's just disgusting. I can imagine if one of my friends got my mom what? I'm talking about sick to my stomach just to think about it, bro. And I couldn't really imagine her trying to love again and just give somebody that world without feeling like, her world is going to be crushed again. Honestly, trust issues and things like that is real. You know what I'm saying? I hope that she's able to get the therapy, or just, love that she deserves in her life. But I just tell her this, karma is mug. They go get theirs. They go get what they deserve. Unfortunate that her mother, that she's finna have a little sister in this world that she wants to love. But just imagine growing up and hating somebody that's your little sister, that's going to look up to you, or brother, or whoever it is in this world, and you can't be that older sibling, because of the history, of who's the parents. Just imagine your little sister, our little brother, coming to ask you as an older sibling, why don't you like me? Why don't you never talk to me? Why don't you never talk to mom? Why don't you never talk to dad? Why don't you never talk to anybody? And then you got to tell your little sibling the story. Well, honestly, you're here because your dad was originally my boyfriend, but he cheated on me with your mom, which was my mom, and got pregnant. And now that's how you're here. Just imagine that feeling, wow. So really, that was supposed to be really my mom was supposed to be my grandmother, and my father was supposed to be my father. You were supposed to be my mom. Just imagine that. That's very sick, bro. That is sick to the stomach. You know what I'm saying? And even if situations was switched to where the mother was the whoever, the situation in general was just nasty, bro. But make sure, sorry y'all, but make sure that y'all watch y'all having y'all circle and y'all love, man, because people be honestly, they be bad for you. You know what I'm saying? And they be smooth criminals, honestly, but just make sure that y'all receiving and reciprocating the same love that y'all give off, and hopefully that everybody's able to find love someday and just live flourishly. Live flourishly. I hope I said it right. You know, I'm trying to be like T.I. in this mug, but y'all understanding what I'm saying, man. But make sure if y'all boys enjoy this video that you smash the like button, comment, and also subscribe for your boy, man. Remember, the more likes that this video get, the higher that a real rank. So let's go to get this video to #1, man. Ski.